Good morning, everyone. Swiftgal. Trying a new game today. Um, this came across one of my social media feeds as a Metroidvania game. It was very highly rated for its aesthetic and its story. Um, I'm curious. It looks interesting. It looks neat. I picked it up very quickly after seeing it, just from a few of the things in the previews. So let's try Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights. At last we meet. I can hardly believe it. Yet here you are, alive and well. Can you hear my voice? You seem to be awake, and none the worse for wear. Did I frighten you? You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. Do you remember the fate that befell this land? You've lost your memories as well. Let us be rid of this place for now. Maybe for the best for you to see the state of things outside for yourself. Okay. Right off the bat, there's something over here to the left that seemed like a dark passage originally. Very cool. Okay, so we've got basic run and jump. We can see there square. Looks like we don't actually attack. We have this guy attack. Oop. Apparently R is fall on your face. Stone statues in the likeness of the White Priestess. The inscription reads, below the intact statue reads Priestess of the Dawn, while the ruined statue seems to have been one of the Priestess of the Wind. Okay, locked. That makes me excited because it makes me feel like we're going to be coming back here with a key later. Right off the bat, the aesthetic is like the backgrounds are super creepy. Genuinely, like the soundscape especially reminds me a little bit of Hollow Knight. Okay, I will also just say, if you look in the top right corner, the map has these like, or has the map. Um, but the design on it is not what I'm used to seeing. It has like little lines between steps. So far, the only thing that is annoying me with the way that it moves is that when you... Okay, so you can see there the way it connected. Very neat. Yeah, the only thing I'm not liking so far with the way it moves is that whenever you attack, you stop fully. Okay, R2 is dodge, which was the fall on your face. Okay, okay. Like, genuinely, everything except for that, the fact that the fact that when you swing your sword, you just stop fully in place. And there's no, like, directional inputs to it. Is a little bit... Oh, did not see that guy there. We're getting our butts kicked. Let's see. L1 is pray. Dear Siegfried, I want to deliver the amulet unto that white priestess. The necklace I bestowed all priestesses, but I've imbued it with a blessing. I'm certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Elaine. Okay. So... Lily's status. Okay, so we're Lily. There are apparently 2 different kinds of blight that we can get residue from. We've got 2 prayer charges left. 70 is our prayer potency, which was our healing rate. Blight, I have no idea. HP. Attack. Oh, okay. Apparently we can get different spirits. So not just this knight. Maybe one that can move while they attack. Or attack in different directions. Okay. And the map. Oh. The fact that it is that zoomed out makes me very excited. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we can break stuff. Again, I'm kind of wishing... Oh. L2 is interact. Amulet Fragment is extra max health. Okay. Jumping away was not the correct move there, apparently. As the mind, body, and soul of those affected by the blight is consumed, rot spreads throughout. The rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between mind and body is cut in time, and the host is driven purely by the wrath of the blight. Respites. Okay, so this is... Now access blighted memories. Okay. There are blighted whose minds do not fade. This is no saving grace, as they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. The miracle of the White Priestess is the only true salvation. Okay. The other vibe I'm getting from this is very Child of Light, which is a game I have been wanting to play on here for a while, but have not yet. It's a RPG. That has a similar side-scroll aspect to it. It's more of an RPG than this is, though. This is definitely more on the Metroidvania platforming side. Okay. This was the guy you had to jump behind. I love how they're... This tutorial is really well set up. The first time you have to face each thing, you run into them and you have to... and it tells you what to do. This time, it's more interactive, and it's kind of like a review quiz. Okay. Secrets? I suppose I don't know if this is the way that we're supposed to go or not. A door opens in the distance. So this is probably where we ended up needing to go, but... Aha! But that part at the end looked like it was optional. Very cool. Just enough to level up, because of course, again, great introduction style. Did that actually do anything noticeable? Attack went up very slightly, that's all though, so far. Carriers of the rod appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to Land's End. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the rot drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Came to be known as the Blighted. Okay. Tainted by blight. Unable to die. We call these creatures the Blighted. Okay, so there's immediately something over there to the left. I just realized that there was that door at the very beginning. I wonder if that's actually where we're supposed to go. Oh, we're eventually going to get fast travel as well. I like the fact that the menu has all this stuff there. Oh boy. Here's thick with the rod of blight. Take heed. To protect her, I must destroy. Okay, first boss. Let's do this. I was not expecting that second time. Not too bad. I'm guessing we're going to be recruiting her as well, though. Oh, never mind. Second form. Oh boy. That may have been a mistake there. Not sure how to restore prayers. This thing hits really hard too. Keep dodging the wrong way on those. Let's see if it's gonna... Yeah. We're gonna try again. Okay, let's see what we got. Now we know what to do with this first stage a little bit better. Hopefully I can get through this without wasting a heal. Nope, probably not. Okay, and then suddenly the pattern is different than I was thinking. That's annoying. I'm gonna burn this now, because I did think I got one back for the second phase. Maybe I was not seeing it correctly, but that's okay. Okay, that ended up being a lot easier than in the first time. I was supposed to protect you. So now we're going to, what, purify her and get her as a spirit? I adored the priestess of the font. She was our only hope against the immortal blighted. With unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letter informed me that the priestess was in poor health. It seemed to be the burden of her taking purification rituals taking its toll. Couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought, cost of her own well-being. Moreover, I couldn't forgive myself for not being able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. In my darkest hour, I find solace in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Even if I couldn't serve as a guardian, the least I could do was protect her. But then the rain began to fall. Cries of pain rang out in the distance. The chief guardian called it the rain of death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. Ugh. The rain never let up. Yup. Sub-skills have a cooldown and limited number of uses. Guardian's Leap. When airborne, Blighted Wings of Sigurd gives you an extra. Okay. That was my guess. And they even show you in the demonstration that spot at the far left that you can now get to, which is probably, I'm gonna guess, a key. In that memory just now, that woman called you Lily. Surely that is your name. You retrace the memories of blighted in life. You may just remember something yourself. Okay. Can you carry on? Okay. So let's check quick. Spirits can only be changed at a respite. Okay, so we're going to go back to the respite. So one of the big things that wasn't completely obvious to me at first, I've mentioned, or I mentioned a couple times that the controls feel stiff because it stops you when you attack. But as silly looking as the fall on your face is, the dodge basically lets you cancel out of that. And the fact that you can dodge either way after it is actually really cool. Spirits can be equipped at respites. Oh. Okay. Neat. So I guess we do that. And just for safekeeping, we do that so I don't accidentally push the button and switch them. Let's see what this controls like. I'm guessing soiled prayer books. Okay, soiled prayer beads. Slightly increased max HP. Okay. Real quick, because I'm curious. Okay, that number did not go back up. Let's check real quick here. We're in experimentation mode here. Because if this doesn't restore relics... Oh, okay, so the prayer beads can be equipped. Okay. So when we rest, we get the charges back on that. That's what I wanted to know. So yeah, the dodge actually gives you a lot more control than I was originally thinking we had, just because you can... I mean, it almost works like a cancel from a fighting game, where you can do an attack, but then cancel, or push a button to cancel out of it. I'm assuming that once we get more techniques, we'll be able to kind of mix and match those as well. And that certain spirits will combo together better than others. Not sure if we were supposed to go left or right here, but this is a Metroidvania game and I'm playing it, so there will be backtracking. I pushed the wrong button. I'm honestly just curious about that locked door at the very beginning and whether or not that is something that we now have access to. So there is something else that we're missing in that room. There's a secret passage. You can see the red dot there. This is where we started. Still locked. Okay. It was worth checking. Because we did find that one thing that said that there was an unlocked, or that we heard a door unlocking in the distance. It's possible that we actually just found that accidentally and that it was needed to progress, that it wasn't a secret. And it's possible that that red dot up there is currently a one-way door. We'll find out. You can make a pretty good good ways past them without actually getting hit, which is interesting as well. And stuff doesn't respawn until you save or until you leave the area, looks like, which is kind of nice, and more importantly, nice to know. Yep, save points. So yeah, I am immediately excited for this. Everything that I'm seeing says that this is something that is going to be right up my alley. I love the aesthetic of it. The only thing, like I've said, is the way that the movement is right now, but that's with your basic attack. And I suspect it's going to get better. Because even just getting this the double jump feels so much better already for movement. And I would not be even a little surprised if it continues to get better in that regard. This feels like we're going to be able to get past it somehow. And in the process of all this... Oh, oops, that was the wrong way. Can we refight this guy? Yeah. But yeah, no, we basically figured out how a few more of the mechanics work and got another level, so I really am not complaining about that. I'm assuming this just drops down into the center of that. So, almost another whole level, just from checking that backtracking. Let's go ahead and save. That's going to be all for this one. Hopefully you are enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.